Hello viewers, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this YouTube channel, remember to subscribe. Okay, so today we are actually looking at vectors. Okay, so we are looking at vectors today. So what are vectors? What are vectors? Okay, so let me give you the definition of a vector. So a vector is, a vector is a quantity that has both magnitude, magnitude and direction. As simple as that. So that is what a vector is. A vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. You might be wondering what magnitude is. Okay, so magnitude is simply, you can actually say it is the length, a length of something. Should I say the size of something, like 15 meters, 15 meters, 2 kg, 5 kg, 25 kilometers. That is what magnitude is all about. What about direction? Direction, this is where we involve north, south, east, west, like that, like that. These are directions. North, like that, east, south, west, like that. So these are directions. They are directions. Should we say a car moved 15 kilometers east? So that is what we call direction. So a vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. So now a vector is denoted by let's say A, B, and there is a direction up there. So that is how a vector is denoted or represented, should I say. So it can also be represented as small letter A, then there is a bar down there. Even B, small letter B, and there is a bar right there. So that is how a vector can be represented. So when you find something like this, just know that they are talking about vectors. So these are vectors that we are doing in mathematics. So let's give an example of a vector on a diagram. So a vector on a diagram will look like this. So this is point A, that is point B there. Point A, point B. Then there's a line that is joining these 2 points. That is a line there. So this is A and point B, like that. So now this is not a vector. Why is it not a vector? Because it has the length, but it doesn't have a direction. So we need a direction for it to be what? To be a vector. To be a vector. So a direction that will go either this way or that way for it to be called a what? A vector. So now that it has a direction, this is when it is called a vector on a diagram. You might find another one coming like this, making a triangle, a trapezium, and a lot of shapes that you might find. But this is how a vector is supposed to look like. So let's take it, for example, this is the point A. Point A has 2, 4. These are the points. Then B has 4, what? 2, -2, like that. So, and you're told to find vector what? You are told to find vector A, B like that. Okay? So you're told to find what? To find vector AB. So how do you find a vector when you have 2 points? How do you find a vector when you are given 2 points? So how? This is very simple and you cannot fail to answer this. And these questions actually come in paper 1. You find them in paper 1. Most questions, let's solve this example so that we can solve other questions from the exam papers. Okay, so this is A, B, like that. And you're told to find vector what? A, B, like that. Okay? We have put the direction there to show that we are finding a vector. So now, what is the formula if you want to find this vector? What is the formula? So the formula that you can use to find this vector, if you see where the vector is starting from, it is starting from what? From point A. Okay? It is starting from point A and it is going to what? It is ending at what? Point B, if you see the direction. Okay? So this direction is showing that the vector is starting from A to what? To point B. So it is ending at what? At point B. That is the ending point there. That is the end point of this vector. The starting point is A, the ending point is what? Is B there. So now, how do you find this vector? So the way we find this vector, the way we write the formula, okay? The way we write the formula, we say, we write the point at which the vector is ending from, okay? That is what we start with. So the point where the vector is ending from, it is B, minus the point where the vector is starting from, okay, which is what? Which is A. Get it right here. I said we start with the point at which a vector is ending from minus the point at which a vector is starting from, okay? So that is what we do when finding the vector. That is what we do when finding the vector. Okay, so let's try to find. So now these coordinates, they are written in coordinate forms. Okay, so when finding a vector, you write them in coordinate form. You write them in column form, in a column form. Okay, in a column form. What do I mean by that? So I mean you write them like this point here. It is what? It is 4, negative 2, like that. Okay, so that is how you write them. So here we are going to say point B. Where is point B? Point B, it is this one. So you write point B as 4, negative 2, like that. Then there is minus here, so you put minus. What is the point at A? So the point at A, it is 2, 4. It is what? 2, 4, like that. So that is how you write it. From here, you need to subtract. Okay, you need to subtract. So we say AB, vector AB is equal to, so you write 4 minus 2. What is 4 minus 2? So let's write 4 minus 2 like that. Okay, 4 minus 2 like that. Then here there is negative 2. Okay, negative 2 minus 4 like that. Okay, so this is going to be A, B is equal to 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2, you find that it is 2, and negative minus 4, negative 2 minus 4, it is what? Negative 6, like that. So this is vector what? Vector AB. This is vector AB. Okay, so that is how you can find vector AB there. Okay, so let's say you are given a question, another question. Okay, I hope you've understood this one. Another question saying that you should find vector BA. Okay, should find vector what? Vector BA there. So a vector is starting from B to what? To A there. Okay, so BA, this is just the reverse of this vector. Okay, the reverse of what? Of this vector, which is here. So now, if you look at here, BA, so the vector is starting at what? At B. Okay, it is starting at what? At B. So the vector that we are looking at is going this way. Okay, it is going that way, the reverse. So it is starting at what? At B, and it is ending at what? At A. So the formula, we write it like this. So it is starting at B, it is ending at A. So we are starting with the one that is ending at. So the point where it is ending at, it is ending at what? At A minus B, like that. Okay, that is how we write. So it's equal to, what is the point? What is point A? So point 8 is this one, which is 2, 4, minus point B, it is 4. Okay, 4, negative 2, like that. As simple as that. Equals, what is 2 minus 4? 2 minus 4, it is what? 2 minus 4, it is negative 2. Okay, 2 minus 4 is negative 2. How about 4 minus negative 2? 4 minus negative 2. So 4 minus negative 2, like this. So this is negative times negative. That is what? Positive. So mean that it's plus. You are adding these 2. So that is 4 plus what? Plus 2, which is what? Which is 6. Okay, which is 6. So meaning that here we are going to have what? We are going to have 6, like that. Okay, so that is it there. So this is what? This is BA. So if you look at this one, if you look at this answer, is the opposite of that answer. So here it is what? The negative is on what? On 6. Here the negative is on 2. So that is how you can find the vector when you are given 2 points. So let's try to look at some examples for more understanding. Let's see the examples. Okay, so let me just create some space here. Create some space. Okay, but I think before we do some examples, let's do length. Okay, let's look at length. Let's look at what? Let's look at length. So length, or should we say the magnitude? Okay, the magnitude. So let's say we have the same points. We have 2 points x. Okay, so we have 2 points. We have 2 points. This is A. This is what? This is B. Okay, so the points, let's say this one is x1, y1, x1. Okay, so that is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so these are the points that we have there. Okay, so let's generate the formula for what? For magnitude. Okay, so now how do you find the formula for magnitude? Okay, so magnitude, let's say A, vector A, B, like that. We find vector A, B by saying that this is where the point is ending. Okay, so we start with the point where it is ending, which is B minus A, right? That is what we do. So now let's try equals that is x2, okay, that is what, that is x2, or let me write it like this, okay, in column 4 like that. So this is what, this is x2 y2 like that, this point here. Then there is minus the point there, x1 y1 like that. Okay, so if we are trying to find the vector, we say what, we say x2 minus x1 like that. Okay, then y2 minus y1 like that. Okay, that is what we do, not so, that is what we do. So now if you want to find the magnitude of this vector, this is AB. Okay, so this is how we find the vector AB. Okay, so after finding the vector AB, how do we find the magnitude? So the magnitude is denoted by A, B like that. Okay, this is the vector, but the magnitude we denote it by this. Okay, like that, the modulus. So we say the square root, okay, we find the square root of this up here. Okay, the square root of this up here. Okay, so this one which is up here, it is what, it is x2 minus x what, x1 like that. Then we square this. Okay, then here we add plus this one which is down here, which is y2 minus y1, then squared like that. So this is the formula for what, for magnitude. This is the formula for magnitude. Okay, so let's say you are given a question to say find the magnitude of this vector. Find the magnitude of this vector when you are given 2 points, like let's say you are given 2 points, like this is 5, 2 like that. Okay, 5, 2, or let me just, okay, so that is point A. Then point B, we have 3, 4 like that. So this is point B. Then you are told to find the magnitude of this. Okay, to find the what, the magnitude. So for you to find the magnitude, the magnitude, you need to find first the vector. Okay, so you need to find the what, the vector, for you to find the magnitude. Or should we say this is x1, okay, y1, this is what, this is x2, y2 like that. So if you want to find the magnitude of this, if you want to find the magnitude, so the formula for magnitude, we said that A, B, okay, like this. We want to find the magnitude, we say root of what, x2 minus x1 like that. Then we square it, plus y2 minus y1, then square like that. Okay, so that is the formula for what, for magnitude. That is the formula that you can use to find what, the magnitude. Most of the people make a mistake when putting this. They put a positive here, they put negative here. No, the formula has to be like this. Okay, make sure that you are not supposed to forget this formula, because it is so useful. So this is going to be, what is our x1, what is our x1? So our x1, our x2 is what, is 3. Our x1 is what, it is 5. Okay, so we say the root of what, x2 is 3 minus x1 is what, is 5. Okay, like that. Then the square, okay, plus what is x1, x2 or y2? Y2 we have 4 there, minus 2 like that. Then there is a square there. So root of what? 3 minus 2. What is 3 minus 2? 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5 is negative what? Negative 2 like that. Then there's a square. Then there's plus. Here we say 4 minus 2. What is 4 minus 2? 4 minus 2 we have what? We have 2 like that. Then we are squaring it like that. So we go on. So this is just negative 2 times negative 2 when we are given like this. So it is negative 2 times negative 2. So negative times negative, it's positive. Then 2 times 2, that is what? That is 4. Okay, so that is what? That is 4 there. 4 plus, what is 2 squared? 2 squared, it is what? It is 4. 2 squared, it is what? It is 4. So say 4 plus 4, that is 8. Then you find the square root of that one. Okay, the square root of that one. So that is what, how you can find the square root. So you put units, since you are not using a calculator in paper 1, so you just put units like that. Then you know that the square root of 8 is not an exact number. Okay, so that is how you can find what? The magnitude of a vector when you are given 2 points. The magnitude of a vector when you are given 2 points. So let's try to solve some examples. Okay, let's try to solve some examples. Okay, so here we have, right, so the example, you find the question saying that this is an example. Okay, find the question saying that given that, okay, given that vector mn, okay, vector what? Vector mn is equal to 3, negative 4 like that, and okay, and m is equal to 2, 7 like that. Then you find the question saying that find the coordinates, okay, the coordinates of n. Find the coordinates of n. Find the coordinates of n. So how do you do that? How do you find the coordinates of n? Okay, so you know that this is the vector which they have given us. They have given us a vector. They have also given us what? A point there. Okay, and it has coordinates m. M is equal to that. Now what is n? Since we have mn here, so to find mn, to find the vector mn, we do it like this. So we find what? This is the formula that we used. This is the formula that they used to find. So this is mn like that is equal to, meaning that the vector is starting at what? At m, and it is ending at what? At n. So we start with the one where it is ending from, which is n minus what? This is n, not m. M minus what? Minus n. This is the formula that we are supposed to use, where it is ending from minus where it is starting from. Okay, so now we already know that we have been given this vector. We have been given the vector mn. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. We are going to replace mn, the vector, by that coordinate there. So they have already found the vector, which is 3, negative 4 like that. Okay, so we have replaced it, is equal to what is m. So m, we have these coordinates, we have those coordinates there. So we are going to put 2, what, 7 in column form minus n. So what is n? How can you find what? How can you find n? So how can we find n here? This is just the same as we have been given 2 is equal to what? Let's say is equal to 4. Then they're saying that minus what? Minus x, like that. This is just an equation, okay? So how do you do it? How do you do it? So we say we move this one minus, we move this like that, okay? So this is what we are doing. So we are going to move the like terms together, okay? So this is going to be 3, negative 4, like that, okay? So when this moves this side, it will be negative 2, 7, like that. It will be like this, okay? Equal to what? Negative n, like that, okay? Or the other way that you can do it, you can just say, you get this, okay? We get 3 is equal to, so 3 equals, there is an equal sign here, 3 equals to 2, then there is what? There is minus n, like that, okay? There is minus n. So the other coordinate, you can even found it using this, that is negative 4, okay? Negative 4 is equals to 7, then minus n, like that. That is how you can find them. As simple as that, okay? As simple as that. So for this first one, okay, this is the second one. So if you want to find the coordinate for this first one, so this is 3, 2 can move this side, okay? So that is going to be 3 minus 2, okay? So I have gotten equation 1 there. So this has moved to this side, and it's going to be equal to what? Negative n, okay? So we're going to find 3 minus, what is 3 minus 2? That is what? That is 1, is equal to what? Negative n. So here you divide by what? Negative 1, negative 1. That is negative 1. So negative into negative, it's positive, means that we are going to have n, okay? N is equals to negative into positive there. It is going to be what? Negative 1. So we have found the one for the first equation, which is negative 1, like that. Then we can even find this, so which is negative 4. So this is for equation 2, okay? So for equation what? Equation 2, like that. So for equation 2, we say negative 4, okay, is equal to what? Is equal to 7 minus n. That is what is there. So we say negative 4 minus 7, correcting the like terms, right? So that is going to be, this is just a negative, is it negative 11? Yes, this is a negative, yes, negative 11. So negative 11 is equal to negative n divided by what? Negative 1, divided by negative 1, like that. Then this is negative into negative, it's positive, means that we're going to have n is equal to negative into negative, it is positive, meaning that we are going to have positive what? Positive 11, like that, okay? So now the coordinates, how do you write the coordinates, okay? How do you write the coordinates? So this is the one for the equation 1, meaning that it is what? It is the one which is x, which is the x coordinate, which is here. On top, it is the x coordinate. If you look at this one, here on top, it is the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So the coordinates, they are like this: x, comma what, comma y, okay? So meaning that we have this one, the one that we started with, this, which is, it is going to be what? Negative 1, okay, comma what? Comma 11, like that. So mean that this is what? This is x, this is what? This is y. So that is how you can find the coordinates of a vector, okay? The coordinates of a vector, like that, okay? I hope you've understood. Let's try to look at another question. Let's try to look at another question, okay? So we are going to look at questions from past papers. Questions from past papers. Okay, so this is a question that came in a past paper saying that given that, okay, so saying that given that A is 2,3 and B is what? -4, what? 1, like that. Then find. Okay. Find what? Find. So this is A. Okay. Find what? Find vector what? Vector A, B. Okay. Then B, they are saying that find what? A, B, like that. Okay. So let's solve this question. Say solutions. So we'll start with what? With A. So A, we have vector AB, that is what we are looking for. A, B. Okay. So what is vector AB? Vector AB here, we know that the formula we get where it is ending from, that is B minus what? Minus A. Okay. So you write the coordinates minus like that. So the coordinates of B, they are these ones, which is -4, 1. The coordinates of A, that is 2, what? 3, like that. Okay, 3, like that. So we can say that is -4 minus 2. So -4 minus 2, it is what? It is -6. Then 1 minus 3, that is negative what? -2. So this is AB. Okay, that is AB. Okay, so you can find the magnitude. This is the magnitude. So this one we have already found the vector. This is the magnitude now that we are trying to find here. So if you want to find the magnitude, okay, so when you want to find the magnitude, you can use two formulas, okay, when you are given 2 points. So this formula, if you look at this one, you have 2 points, right? So you can use that formula for x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 then squared. That same formula, you can use this same formula if you want to find the magnitude. You can also use this vector to find what? The magnitude of it. Okay, so if you want to find the magnitude of A, B, like that, so the magnitude of AB like this, so you just get these coordinates that we have here as a vector. You get this vector. So this vector, it is -6. Okay, so it is -6. Just square it there. Okay, then put the minus right there. You get the -2 there, -2, then you square it like that. Okay, so what is 6 squared? This is 6 squared. -6 squared, it's -6 times -6. So negative times negative, it's positive. Okay, so meaning that it is going to be what? Positive 36. Okay, minus, what is 2 squared? 2 squared, it's what? It is 4, like that. So it is going to be 36 minus 4, which is what? 32, like that. So like this. So you know that we don't have a square root for this one. So that is how you can find the magnitude. So then after that, you just put units like that. So that is what? The magnitude. So let's solve one more example from the question papers so that we can I can give you questions for you to solve, okay, at your free time, the questions for practice. So this question, it came from a past paper, okay, 2017 GCE paper 1. So this question came as, given that vector A, I said that vectors can be represented as this one, is equal to 3, -4, like that, okay. So then the question is saying that find vector A magnitude, like that, okay. So that is the question. So when you have a vector that you have found, the vector, this is the vector, okay. When you have a vector like this, okay, you are given this as a vector, and you want to find what? The magnitude. You want to find the magnitude. So use this same vector to find the magnitude. So how do you find it? So you say A, vector A, like this. Now you want to find the what? The magnitude. So the magnitude is the root of this same coordinate here, of these same coordinates here. So we have 3, so mean that we are going to say 3 squared minus -4 squared. So this is the formula that you are supposed to use, okay. In short, the formula when you are given a vector, you say x coordinate squared minus y coordinate squared. That is the formula for the what? For the magnitude. For the magnitude when you are given the coordinates of a vector, okay. That is what you do there. So what is 3 squared? What is 3 squared? So 3 squared, it is what? 3 squared, you're going to find that it is 9, like that. Minus, what is 4 squared? What is 4 squared? So 4 squared, you're going to find that it is what? 4 squared, you're going to find that it is 16. Okay? It is what? It is 16, like that. Okay? So we are going to say 9 minus 16. 9 minus 16. Oh, I actually forgot. Here we are adding. Okay? Here we are supposed to add. Okay, so it is actually, the formula is actually the magnitude, like that, then x squared plus y squared. Okay, so when you're given 2 points, the formula for the magnitude is x squared, or is x minus y, or x supposed to be like this. So when you're given 2 points, it's like this. Or when you're given 1 point as a vector, it is like this. Now when you're given 2 points, so it is like this, x2 minus x1. Okay? Then you square. So here, that's why you put minus here. y2 minus y1. Then squared. Okay? So only here, only here, that's where you put what? A minus. But here, that is where you put the what? Positive. Okay, so this is the formula that I gave you at first. So with this one, just go on, say this squared plus that squared, mean that they have already found the answer here of the vector. So here, this is what? This is what? This is going to be 9 plus 16. It's going to be what? It's going to be 25, like that. So you say, what is the square root of 25? That is what? That is 5 units, like that. So that is how you can find this. Okay, so let me try to give you some questions that you are going to solve. Okay, some questions that you are going to solve as your exercise. make sure that you submit the work. As your exercise. So question 1, it came from a past paper 2019 exam. If you want, you can check. So this is a vector in paper 1. So it's saying that, okay, so it is saying that the vector PQ, is equal to, this is -3. Are you able to see? -3, 2, like that. Okay. Then given that the point P is, okay, the point P, let me write it as this. The point P is 1,4. Then find the coordinates, okay? Find the coordinates of point Q. So find the coordinates of point what? Point Q. Find the coordinates of point Q. That is the question that you're going to find. Then I will put another question, find the magnitude. So this is, I'll say you should also find what? Say question 2, you should find what? The magnitude of PQ. So PQ magnitude, you should find the magnitude. Then question 2, okay, question 3, should I say question 3, I want you to find this question. So this question came in 20 what year is this one? What year is this one? So this is 2017 September, okay, November, 2017 November, for the internal. So it's saying that the points P and Q, okay, P and Q have coordinates, okay, have coordinates. This is 2,4, then and -3,1 respectively, okay, respectively. Then the question is saying that express PQ, okay, PQ as a column vector. That is the question. Okay, so I want you to solve these questions as your exercise. Okay, so it's saying that the points PQ have the coordinates. Okay, I think I'll just capture this, then I'll send you. Okay, I'll send you, for those that are in the group, I'll Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you for your attention. I've been your tutor, Patrick Divine.